Yo, what is happening, guys, and welcome back to the Undisputed Action channel. Of course, we're back for another reaction. Now today we're back for another Dax reaction because he has just released a remix to Be a Man. That is right. Sorry if this fan is loud as shit in the background, but it's warm as fuck. It's literally 9 at night and it is still like 22 degrees. It's not good. It's not good. I'm not built for this. Anyway, Dax dropped a remix to Be a Man. Mega remix featuring Atlas, Finks, Brother Rick, the Madari, the Great White, and more. I can't even say all their names, but of course, before we get into it, as always, hope you all have an amazing day. If you're not, switch that shit, fuck around, start, have an amazing day. Always try and spread positive vibes, entertain, have fun on this channel, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the fun and the vibes. Now, I'm going to try and not pause this too much, because it is 10 minutes, 15 seconds. So, without further ado, go.
I can't hide myself.
I'll not pause it too much, I'll just sing along.
Understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road.
This is an amazing song, by the way, the original.
They don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Alright, let's go.
Too much pressure on my shoulders, it gets tough to be the person bringing in the bread and be the lover that you need with self-care. Yeah, I had to let go. I'd be lying if I told you that it never takes a toll. My mind, I need someone to save me, but I have to be the one who's saving you. When you're exhausted, I'm the shoulder where you mend. Gotta stay strong, what can I do when I can't hide?
Now, I know I said I wasn't going to pause it much, but I need to pause it here and there. After his verse, the fact he said in that, it's hard being the guy, it's hard being the one bringing in the bread and also being the lover that you need. And then he turned and goes, I had to let go. He basically said, I had to let go because it's hard having this all on your shoulders 24/7 because I always have to be the fucking rock for you, you know what I mean? Like, as a man, I don't feel like I can get out of this mindset. I can't be the one crying on your shoulder because as a man it's drilled into my head. Like I've said this in the original, by society and just a lot of guys' upbringings, it's just drilled in your head that you do not cry on people's shoulders, they cry on yours, and there's no other way about it. That's it. You got to be the rock. You can't do reverse. And it's like, it's not obviously true, but that's the way it feels. So okay, we starting off good. I'm really gonna like this. I like the way I sing together.
I can't explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. I know a lot of men don't feel the same, but I don't feel ashamed letting the water fall when my heart's ablaze. Daddy taught me that was how to put a fire out. So when I'm hurting, I don't mind to cry my eyes out. I only have a few examples of a man in my life, and only one who made perfection lifelike. So I try to remember 2 words when I don't know what to do. Don't forget Jesus wept and brother, so can you. I can't hide
that was hard. I was hard. The fact he said I didn't have many men in my life to kind of like teach me how to do that, but I also liked his verse. Like Atlas's verse was kind of like, I don't know how to do that, and his verse was kind of like, nah, I will stand here as a man, say that I cry, and I'm fucking proud of that because there's nothing to be ashamed of. So he kind of took a different way. I like that. And then the fact that he said that I've only known a couple men in my life, and like he obviously spoke about God, and then he said Jesus wept, and so can you. Basically said, hey, Jesus was supposed to be God's son and he wept, so why can't you? So that was alright.
I don't expect you to understand.
His vocals as well.
I can't explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. It's all in my head, and I guess that makes sense, cause everything I feel, I keep in, cause it's different for men. We talk about our feelings, we're called oversensitive, we're asked to strike a balance, it doesn't exist. So
ooh, okay. Okay, I like that fact that he said, I feel like it's all inside, and that's probably because I have to keep it. I feel like it's all in my head, and that's probably because I have to keep it all inside, because if men do come out and speak about it, we could call fucking sensitive. And then he says, we're basically expected to, like, hold all our insecurities, all our, like, sadness, all our anger and shit inside, but also find a balance. And he goes, that doesn't exist. A balance does not exist for a man. Because you can't, it's hard. Well, it does obviously, but it's hard to find that balance as a man because anything you do, you're gonna get scrutinized for.
We grow cold, dark and numb as we slowly die. You ever wonder why? It's mostly men who commit suicide.
Yep. What is it, like 70-80% of that is men?
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
You picked me up when I was broken. You pieced together words that when I spoken. You found a way to see me as I was. Even when the world doesn't show you the same love, you're expecting to do everything on your own, providing and hide all the feelings that you hold. But your heart is deserving of showing. I see you for who you are. I hope that you know it.
I can't hide my
That was a very good idea. I thought it was obviously going to be all men on this. It's a very good idea to have actually a woman on it too, because the woman's seeing it from her. She's talking about from her side, and the fact that she turned around and said, like, I appreciate the fact that all the love you give me, all the effort you put for, all the hard work you put in, even when you were not okay yourself, you made sure I was okay first because I was your priority, and I appreciate that because you were hurting and you still were nice enough to check on me. And then she also turned around and basically said, like, she's aware that it's hard for us to hold all our failures on our shoulders because we can't really set them down, because, like, as a man, you know, when you fail, it's kind of shoved in your face. Because one thing and another thing, I'm glad a woman got on it as well, because I think a lot of people understand the meaning of this song, but a lot of people take it differently. I think a lot of people take this song as, oh, women struggle too. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, women struggle too, it's not just men. And this song isn't about saying, oh, men's lives are so hard compared to women's. Like, you know, like, we go for so much. Women don't understand. Like, that's not it. Like, we're just saying, I've said this before, this is my personal opinion, I think it's physically harder to be a woman, because you have to go through all the woman stuff, all of that. I think, on the average, I think it's physically harder to be a woman. It's mentally harder to be a man, because physically, you're in pain a lot as a woman. But you have a lot of outlets to let all your frustration, sadness out. As a man, you don't really go for physical pain unless it's inflicted onto you. But mentally, you don't really have those outlets to let it out. So I feel like that's important that people understand that. It's not going, oh, men need attention. It's basically just men saying, hey, we have emotion too, bro. That's basically what that is. It's just like, hey, we feel shit too, man.
I don't expect you to understand.
She has
I just
vocals.
hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
I know we all got decisions to make, but it seems that my decisions cause division. I hate this pride. I break inside, but I cannot cry. 'Cause all I wanna do is provide. I was made for this.
Okay, wait. That part there where he said about my decisions divide, and he goes, and it breaks my heart, and I want to cry, but all I want to do is provide. Oh shit, that was hard. That was hard. He said, even when my heart's broke, I still don't feel like I can cry because I will be judged for it. All I want to do is just provide and take care of the people around me. But it's so hard when you're not able to let your anger and frustration out, because then it builds up and it distracts you. Let me wind that back a little bit. That was nice. Holy fucking hell, man. 406. That was nice.
It's a lonely road, and they don't care about
You're probably probably gonna hear me sing every single time the chorus comes on. I love the chorus, it's so catchy.
But what you provide inside that home.
I know we all got decisions to make, but it seems that my decisions cause division. I hate this pride. I break inside, but I cannot cry, cause all I wanna do is provide. I was made for this, I'm a father of 7. My oldest is 20, my youngest 11, and they all gotta eat. So I bury my feelings and stay on my feet like they told me. Gotta be grown, they told me. You're on your own, they told me, but we're not alone, they showed me.
I can't hide myself.
First off, vocals. I did not expect, like, that's the idea of don't judge a book by your cover. If you showed me a picture of that man, I would not think that he could sing like that. That man hit those vocals. Fucking hell, don't judge a book by its cover. The fact he also said as well, aside the shit I already said, he had 7 kids. The oldest 21, the youngest one is 11 or something. He said they all gotta eat. So they all gotta eat. So instead of me basically letting all my sadness tear me up, I gotta stay on my feet and provide for them. Because I can't really just go, oh, I'm tired, I need a day off. Like, nah, those are my kids. I'm the man. I have to stay on my feet. That's it. Like, I have to do it.
I don't expect you to.
And obviously, taking care of 7 kids is going to be a lot of fucking money. Especially in this economy when everything's already expensive as shit. I know I said I wouldn't pause this much, but I mean, they're talking about real shit. I gotta pause it.
It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside.
I thought that was fucking Machine Gun Kelly there.
Patiently waited for God to show me signs I need. I'm not the man for the job, all the things I can't be. Put all my feelings aside. I think that I'll be better off when I'm not alive. Fought through the pressure for years and I try to hide it. Almost put pressure and pulled it, but I decided to give it all that I can. But this what it's like to be a man. I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain.
Just that part as well, where he said I've had depression for years, but I've pushed it down and not focused on it because I'm a man and I have to. Like, I kind of just hide it away and pretend I don't have it, but it fucking rips me apart.
It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside.
Every single person on the song so far has done their part.
As a man, if you show your emotions, they take it for weakness, ain't nothing new. Teaching my son to be mentally stronger, prepare for the battle, he ain't even 2. Being a father is lit, but I gotta admit that sometimes I don't know what to do. Provide and protect was the name of the game I was playing for you, and you know that it's true. Unconditional love and reality, but you can't take a look from my view. A lot of my days were blue, but that dog in me, so I fought and you didn't have a clue. When I had it, we had it together, but now we divided, your colors are true. I shouldn't have to ask for no help if you knew I was struggling, I would've did it for you.
I can't hide my.
I like that part where he said, I got the dog in me, so I fell, and you never even knew. I got that dog in me to just to go for shit, and to just show the strong side, so even whenever I fell, and I was in a hole trying to climb myself out, you didn't fucking know, because I didn't let you know. That's like the perfect example, for men and women, for anyone. Just because someone has a smile on their face does not mean that they're alright. You know, you can hide anything. It's what was the saying? I think the saying was the people with the biggest smiles are the ones that hurt the most inside. Robin Williams is a great example. You know, he battled with depression for years, and you always see him smiling. Because I feel like people who always feel down want to put a smile on other people's faces so bad that that's what they go out to do. So they seem like the happiest people, when in reality, behind closed doors, they're not. And that's for men, women, children. It doesn't matter.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road.
I'm glad Dax did this, because the original song was great, but bringing a bunch of people together to sing on a meaningful song, like ciphers are great, but see meaningful shit, bringing a bunch of people together and standing not together and fighting for a mess is great.
I'm sorry, I never knew all the things that you go through. I never meant to put your pain aside. Didn't mean to make you need to hide. Those demons in your head, they'll tell you you're less than, but I'm here to tell you that
I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
It's just a lot I wanna say. To be a man requires you to hide the pain. You find yourself inside a hole you can't get out, even though you wanna shout. The pain is just unbearable.
Yep.
I just wanna cry and be given a hug and be told everything will be okay. Parang out in the diwamuna. It's what she gonna take. I have a family that depends on me.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Look, as a man, they expect you to be strong and someone to lean on no matter what you're dealing with. I just lost a couple friends to drugs, and when I woke up in the morning, man, I really wasn't feeling it. But I gotta try to bottle the pain, but when they took my son away, I had to try to find a will to live. Put in 5 whole years at the job, then I got laid off, and the news had me feeling sick.
Okay. The fact he said after all this shit, like, I lost a couple friends to drugs, I wake up in the morning not feeling it, but being a man, I gotta bottle my fucking feelings up and get on with my day, because I can't lie in bed and accept it. Like, I just gotta get on with it. And then whenever he said, whenever they took my son, I needed to find a will to live, because, like, basically, probably he was battling that mentally by himself, because he didn't tell anybody or show anybody how much he was hurting, so he was fighting it himself, because there was no one able to help
Drowning
him.
in the deep end. Anybody wanna give me a reason? I don't even try to bother with a social life, cause I would rather be alone on the weekends, chilling with my demons. And I try to
I relate to that, I'm not gonna lie.
cause I'm really about to lose it all. Just remember that I try to be a man when you lose me, y'all, and I'm gone.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that.
Alright. That was Dax To Be a Man Mega Remix. Now, first off, shout out to every single person on that that done their part. Amazing. Everybody did their own. Everybody had great things to say. Everybody did their own. Everybody sounded great. Nobody let it down. You know what I mean? Everybody just came together, did their part. That's amazing. And that's what I say. Whenever it's like ciphers and all are great, but whenever it's something like this that actually is going to make an impact, it's about real shit, seeing people come together. And what was great, I'm very happy to see that there was 2 women on that as well that jumped onto it. And, you know, it wasn't just, that's what made it better. It wasn't just all men. 2 women decided that they wanted to get on this because they were like, we're not trying, we know you're not trying to make the case of yous go through shit and we don't. We know you're just trying to basically say your side type thing. You know what I mean? And that's why I said, and I'll say it again, like, people, a lot of people I think took this the right way, but obviously there's going to be some people take it the wrong way. It is not, but this song is not about men trying to say that we struggle and women don't. We're aware women struggle, but we struggle too. The only difference is we don't really get the awareness for it. Because I know a lot of people like say, oh, but there's a whole month dedicated to men's mental health. Yeah, but that's because men's mental health, for that 1 month everybody talks about it, but after that nobody gives a shit until next year, and then everybody's like, oh my god, it's men's mental health month. Nobody gives a shit the other 11 months. You know what I mean? That's why we have it, where it shouldn't be like that. And it's not the case of men struggle from this, women struggle from this, men suffer from this more, women struggle from this more. We all struggle. Men help women. Men, it should be a man's job to do his part, to take care of his woman, to provide, to make sure she is everything. And it's her part as well to take care of him and make sure that if he's working hard, that she makes sure she lets him know he's there for her, and vice versa. If the woman's going out and working hard, the man's job is to make sure that that she knows he's there for her too. It's not man and woman, it's men and women. Like, it's a team, it's a team thing, but it's a great thing anyway. That song, very happy about it. I think it definitely will make an impact. A lot of people will relate to it. I definitely relate to it as well, because especially whenever he was saying about dealing with shit bottling it up, I've fucking done that my whole fucking life. And then whenever he said about mental health, I've dealt with mental health from a young age. Like, I lost my dad a week before my 10th birthday to cancer, so I've dealt with that since a young age. And I think I'm 23 now. That was in 2010, and in 13 years, I think I've cried in front of people 3 times in 13 years. So that's not me looking for sympathy. That's just me saying how it is. So I know exactly how I feel. You know what I mean? Like, even right now in my life, I'm just stressed, and I don't know why the fuck I'm stressed. I'm just under a lot of pressure, and I don't fucking know why. So I definitely relate, and I know a lot of people watching this will relate, and there's even a lot of women that are watching this that, they deal with this shit too, and they're like, yep, we're here because we understand men deal with this shit too, and we're a team, and they're on the same page as me. It's not about men, it's not about women, it's about us. We're together as a team. We men just want our side to be acknowledged a little bit more, because we don't feel like it gets acknowledged as much, and we're under a lot of pressure, and that's it. But either way, sorry for rambling on. It was a great song, fucking loved it. Well done, Dax. Shout out to Dax, shout out to every single person on that remix. Hopefully it makes an impact. Hopefully it does the views climb. Hopefully it does well. Hopefully it helps some people. I know a lot of people will relate to it. And hopefully, like I said, it helps some people. People listen to that and the original song, and they kind of, maybe it'll put them out of a hole. Maybe it'll give them a little bit of hope. Maybe it'll just give them a little bit of happiness knowing that they can relate to this. But either way, as always, hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all are thinking positive and test negative. Hope you all have an amazing day, amazing week, and amazing week. And but without further ado, as always, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. So, peace. Fearless.